What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm back here at this deck that doesn't quite have a name yet, and it is a beautiful day out here in Pennsylvania. We have done a deck there 2 years ago. Still looks great, looking awesome. It has a stone pad that's going to be a patio here in a few days. Still gonna get stone dust in, and we still got to work on all that, but today it's going to be very time-lapse heavy. We got the guys working on the base, running this wall, going the whole way up through here. Dad's running the Kubota, bringing stone in. It's gonna add a lot of their yard in because a lot of it is unlivable right now. Right here, you'll see in front of the house, Dad had bought the gooseneck trailer, and that is, what is that, 3 pallets, 4 pallets? 5 pallets. How many pallets are we gonna get in total?
You're the boss. No, don't feed his ego.
All 5 of those are gonna get put in here. And that looks like a lot of stone now, and it is. It's gonna be a lot for us to carry, but that's not gonna be near enough for this wall here. So where that base is, that's gonna get brought up to be level with this over here, so that actually adds on to their yard. The base is the hardest part about when you're doing a wall, because you need to make sure it is perfect. One little bit goes a long way through this whole project. So I'm gonna get you guys set up on a time lapse, and you can see the magic. So ladies and gentlemen, we had a very upsetting missed moment in film history. TJ over here has been known to fall down hills.
Listen,
we have the camera set up there, going over here, going over everything, and of course he falls over here.
me and Hills just don't get along, all right?
And sadly we got the aftermath of one, but we didn't get the actual one.
Oh man.
Like, just who let you go out in public?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
23 years on his own 2 feet, and he just still doesn't know how to walk. All right, y'all, quick little checkup. As you can see, we have our walls really starting to work itself out here. Very small, tedious job, but what Drew's doing right now is he's putting the stone in behind so that it's clean stone, so that all the water will run through and not erode and push this away. We're also going to put geogrid behind us that'll tie it in the wall, or into the dirt and whatnot. Alright, y'all, so we got, as you can see behind me, we actually got a section of the wall done. Now, you know, we still need to backfill on the inside, but this just shows you how tall it is. I mean, I'm 6'3", and it's pretty close to being, I think, about as tall as TJ. Yeah, and you can see it gives them a lot more yard. It brings it out, and it's hard to tell, but now they'll actually get a good amount of yard left. Now we got a lot of backfilling to do yet, and also saw it down that way needs to be added up as well, but that's the height of our wall. Now we also have a small cap that's going to go on top. We're also going to extend it out that way more. Homeowner came out and asked us to do that. I think it'll be nice because that hill's just nasty. And that's it for all the stone that we have. So now we got to go back and get more as well. So it's just a nasty cycle. What's going on, everybody? So I am back at this job that we don't actually have a name for yet. And if you can see behind me, we actually got the wall a majority of the way done. Done up to there. It still needs to be stepped up and added to. It's actually the end of the day. I didn't get to film a lot today because it was a lot of just moving dirt and whatnot. I don't know if you guys would want to see that. And so I just cut it out. It was very repetitive, but we got the wall done probably about 3/4 of the way, and I'll show you up top. And like I had said before, it really did add a lot to their yard. I mean, before, this hill was too steep to walk on. I mean, it hurt your feet walking on. The idea is to get it flat enough so that if Dad wanted to, he could drive the Kubota the entire way up and around. They wanted somewhere that they can actually use their yard and a pathway around, and to be honest, it adds a good bit of yard. Now also, the wall does not end here. Originally, the wall was going to end right here, just a few feet away, but we didn't continue that because you can see this red line goes all the way to about right here. That's where they're going to add on to the wall, so that all this is going to be brought up just like that to add on to their yard. You can see we're burying a drainage pipe too because they have spouts on the side of the house. Added a few feet onto their yard. It's going to make it look great. They're going to actually have a fence that goes around it. It's not anything too spectacular. I mean, it's a wall, but you can actually see it from the main road up there, and it looks great. The upsetting thing about this wall is it looks so pretty, but the people that are paying for it aren't actually going to get to see it. It's going to be mostly the neighbors. Ladies and gentlemen, so that is the end of the day and the end of what we're going to get done in this video. The wall is not exactly done yet, but step number 1 is done. The wall ends right where I'm standing, and if you can see, that's the front of their house there, and it's off the corner. See, it bends all nice and pretty like, and it actually steps up right here. So it continues the same height that we have down there up here, and goes and finishes nicely into this hillside here and gives them a little bit extra yard. Now this is still going to be a hill up in here, but now you see that's a nice area, big enough that you could honestly drive a truck through there. I didn't get very many time lapses of the building because if you can't see, I have all these pine trees over here. You couldn't really see anything, but let me show you. Now this was added on afterwards. This was about right there is where the wall originally stopped when we first designed the job, and you see they added on, and it's going to finish right about there. Right here is where that fire pit's going to be, so this will be all nice and level to about, I'd say about right here, because they're going to add a fence like we've talked about before, and it gives them a lot of living space. Now this is it's excavated a little bit, but we really did not dig all that much out. As you can see, that's the slope of the yard was just crazy compared to that. This side used to look like the side behind me, and you can see this is now nice and level. Now we still need to bring in topsoil because this isn't exactly perfect soil. All this dirt was from that pile that you can see is missing now. That was all the dirt that we took out from here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called recycling, and also free dirt. But you can't really complain. But now that this pile is gone, I'm gonna hop up on top of the deck here, show you the size of this here patio. Ooh, actually, see the walkway down and big area, and there's our little circle that we were talking about. Really massive patio, and it's gonna look even bigger when it's done. But that is we'll name this phase 1 of the big paver wall project, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so this is me signing off today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out.